talking about that big tattoo day.
Yes, I am Tattoo Dave. Obviously, that's not my real name. That'd be stupid, wouldn't it? Tattoo Dave. My real name's Tattoo David. That's my name because my dad's a wanker. I'll tell you a quick story about my dad actually. In 1988, terrorists blew up a plane over the Scottish border town of Lockerbie. My dad should have been on that plane. In my opinion. So guys, that was a test to see how cool you are. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah. I fucking love this next bit. So yeah, my dad thought it would be interesting and cosmopolitan to give his 3 sons alternative names. So I get Tattoo Dave. I had to be a tattoo artist and cover myself in these dirty, filthy tattoos. I suppose I'm off lightly though, compared to my middle brother, Pedo John. my youngest brother, Bad Luck Jim. Jim had to share a room with John. Believe it or not, that jokes me get into trouble with my family sometimes. It generally depends on what brother's in the audience. It's always Jim. So that side of my family's fucked. Guys, I am married. I know I'm as surprised as anybody else in this room. Earlier this year I took my wife on a romantic holiday to Paris. We were in a restaurant and I suddenly decided I'm going to try the snails. Escargot. Do you speak French? Like, fucking brace yourself. So, escargot. So, the waiter comes over. The waiter is the most French man I've ever seen in my life. 6.5 foot tall, he's got slick back hair, he's got a pencil thin moustache, he's wearing a suit and a bow tie, right? And out of nowhere, right, my high school French comes back, right? I've not spoken French for 20 years. 20 years. All of a sudden, I was like, oh, garçon, bonjour. Pour madame, j'ai vu les soupe de l'oignon, s'il vous plaît. It's fucking better than the merci. Waiter, for my wife, would like the French onion soup. Right, I said French onion soup there. Obviously in Paris, it's just onion soup. Pour moi, j'ai vu une dozen escargots. Merci beaucoup. For me, I would like the 12 snails. Thank you. This guy sneered at me so bad, I thought he was trying to inhale his moustache. Does monsieur know escargot is snails? And I replied in perfect French, fucking oui. Disappears to the kitchen and my wife says, by the way, he thinks you've made a mistake. And I was like, un grande magre peu de pisse. Big lanky streak of piss. My wife says, where is this French coming from? And I was like, je ne sais pas. So he comes back 5 minutes later, he's got her soup, he puts it down in front of her with a basket of bread, le pan. Disappears to the kitchen, comes out 5 minutes later, carrying my plate like this, right, and he fucking walks about the whole restaurant, getting everybody's attention. He says, mesdames and messieurs, pour monsieur tatouage. Une dozen escargots. Puts them down in front of me and whispers in my ear, snares. So I watch him walking away thinking he definitely thinks I've made a mistake. And I look down at my plate and I thought I've definitely made a mistake. Because on that plate was 12 wee shells and coming out of them was, let's fucking right, une petit merde du chat noir. which is little black cat shit. And my wife says, you're meant to have sauce for them. I said, I'm not asking for sauce. She says, why not? I said, I don't know the French word for sauce. So I'll try one, I'm sure it's fine. Right, I put it in my mouth and it wasn't fine. It was the worst taste I've ever had in my mouth. And if you've seen me perform here before, you'll know that's saying something, right? So normal human beings, normal situation, push that plate away, right? Back and feel this fucking skinny prick staring at me from the other side of the restaurant. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going to have to eat these. Fuck. Right, I can't eat all 12, I know that. What's a good number, right? If I can eat 9, I'll beat him, right? Why 9? Because 9 is enough. One for the French speakers there. So I get to snail number 6, right? My wife has now only had half a bowl of French onion soup, right? Because it was too delicious, right? So I turned to her, I says, would you like to try one of these? She says, you're meant to have sauce. I said, I'm not asking sauce. She says, what's the French for snails? I said, escargot. She says, why don't you go and escargot and fuck yourself? It's a bit harsh, but okay. Okay, we're learning the language. So guys, I soldiered on bravely. I had 9 snails. Can I get a wee cheer? Woo! I beat 'em. Yes. So I'm sitting there quite smug. I says, I'll just ask for the bill. She's like, well, that's him coming over now, right? And I looked down at my plate. I'd miscounted, guys. There was 4 snails, not 3. And I panicked. I could hear his big fancy flat French feet flip-flopping forward frantically. And I panicked and just went, oh! And I flipped one onto the floor. And the guy appears and he's, oh, monsieur, monsieur. By the way, I realise me doing this French accent might be interpreted as a hate crime. Guys, I'm just trying to paint a picture. Monsieur, I have forgot to bring your sauce. I know, bastard. He said, can I get you anything else? I said, no, je voudrais le... I cannot remember the French word for bill, right? Racking my brains, couldn't know. I had to admit defeat. I says, could I just have the bill, please? He went, oh, monsieur. Speaking a language is not for everyone in Paris. Oh, all I was trying to do was show a wee bit of courtesy, show a wee bit of respect. And this guy's, alright, I was trying to show off. But this guy, in that moment, he reduced me to nothing, right? My wife giggled, people around were laughing at me as well. And that, don't laugh at that. Fucking flashbacks here. In that moment, he reduced me to nothing, right? And as he's fucking putting all the plates, the half bowl of French onion soup, everything on that one arm, right? I just wanted to curl up in a wee ball and for the ground to swallow me. And at that moment, when he turned to walk away from the table, he slipped on that fucking snail. He went up in the air in a fashion the French call cour sur message, arse over tit. And as he hit the floor, one by one, every plate, bit of cutlery, glass, and that half bowl of French onion soup covered him from fucking head to toe. And as he was lying on the floor, trying to work out what happened, he looked down at his feet, and he looked up at me. He went, snail? And I went, fucking escargot, you prick. So guys, if you ever go to France, obviously I cannot recommend the snails, but here's the one bit of information that would save me all this hassle. Right? The French word for sauce, it's la sauce. I'm almost out of time. I've got a note here, I'm confused. I think I was going to do a joke about Russell Brand, because my man says try and mention the rapist. Oh no, I was going to talk about my therapist. It's a language joke. Mesdames et messieurs, je suis David Tatouage. Bonne nuit, merci beaucoup.